For New York, the stars have aligned, performing better than last season. You can feel the energy and excitement around this club as they continue their upward trend. Heat, Knicks, coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. And how about we check the numbers for Luka Doncic?
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And now the New York Knicks starters. We've got Lou Dort. Brook Lopez is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's KD in at the 3 slot. And for the Heat, Luka Doncic out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Isaac Okoro. And there's Jackson. And it's Klingon in at the center, filling out the middle. Clark, you've been a part of this league for quite some time. What were some of your favorite cities to visit?
Well, it's hard to not include some of the big market cities. L.A., New York, Chicago, Boston, in part because those teams were really good and they also had great fan bases and fun venues to play in.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Durant. Following the missed shot by Jaren Jackson. Dort kicks to Caruso. And it's off from three-point range. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 to the field to start this one so far. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. A nice shot by Klingon.
And what's scary about Klingon, he's still learning how to score around the rim. Donovan will only get better.
Here's KD. And count it from 19 feet away.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Pass to Klingon. And here's LaVine. Here's Okoro. Heat moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. From deep. LaVine's shot is off.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Miami's on 0 of 2 from deep here. Okoro passes to Doncic. LaVine for 3. They get it again. Klingon.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Klingon using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
Outside Durant from the arc. Bean with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Here is Durant after Luka Doncic's bucket. Now here's Durant. We saw him with 29 points last game. Bucket is good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Doncic on the wing. Jackson. Jackson with the screen. LaVine, the bounce pass. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Tell you what, when LaVine glides off the pick, I mean, you see the defensive attention he draws. Makes for an easy pass to the roller.
Caruso, the pass to KD. And he makes good on the layup. KD's got 6 points. And so Levine will bring it up now for Miami. Pass to Klingon. Now here's Jackson. Here's Doncic. Defended by Caruso. Levine wide open. Drills the three-pointer.
Look at the quickness from Levine. Saw the defender closing in and still got the shot away.
Outside, KD. Shoots over Okoro. And again, Kevin Durant. 8 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Klingon. His last outing, he had 8 points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Caruso. Hartenstein with the screen for KD. And there it is for him.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The Heat have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Back to Doncic. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Levine. Back to Jackson. Shoots the 3. Here's Klingon. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. And here is Dort. For the 3. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein is right there. Hartenstein's got 6 points.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Outside Jackson. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Knicks trail by 3. Lopez outside. Outside, Dort. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Levine's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Lopez. 12 points his last outing. Durant kicks to Caruso. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
It's deflected. Bean passes to Doncic. From outside, off the mark. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to KD. Outside, Dort. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Doncic kicks to Levine. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
No good on the free throw. And last season, the Heat with their worst finish in a decade. Greg, it was surprising.
Well, the Jimmy Butler saga hung over the middle part of the season. The team's best player had 1 foot out the door even before they traded him. So now this team pivots towards that younger core.
Good on the second free throw.
Now a veteran in this league. Levine wants to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
And he nails the third. Knicks trail by 5. Caruso, the pass to Lopez. Fires from 18. Miami grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Doncic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Hartenstein.
Look, I know he runs the point, but boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball. You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star, and that's something you don't see very often.
Now, here's Durant. He's got 8. They need this one. Swing in with the block.
And with every swat, Clingan is earning a reputation as a shot blocker.
He gets that one. Levine's got 7 points.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Durant kicks to DiVincenzo. Lopez, a screen on Doncic. DiVincenzo against Doncic. Tries it from the top of the key. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Miami leading by 8. Thomas up top. He's covered by Thompson. Down low. And the dunk by Doncic.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Durant. He's in rare territory with those scoring numbers. It's not often we talk about a player averaging over 35 points a game.
Just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
Thomas passes to Doncic. To the paint. Here's Barlow. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. You're much better off making him go to the line.
First free throw is good.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the New York Knicks. 9-point game. They set the screen to the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession.
Nembhard with it. Pass to Barlow. Stolen. Thompson with the bucket.
You know, sometimes you forget about how big Clay is as a guard. I mean, he can take a hit and still finish shots down low.
Middleton drives in and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he can't get the first one.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are a concern, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
Jared McCain's checked in for the Heat.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
A three for DiVincenzo. Arlo grabs the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now, here's Thompson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Robinson against Thomas. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
It could go, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 6. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Chris Middleton, and it's Thomas in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. It's rebounded by New York. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas, and that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. DiVincenzo kicks to Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Clifford pulls it in.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Middleton. Shoots. Robinson pulls it in.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. DiVincenzo's got 8 points.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
For 3, Middleton. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Heat, their last game, a loss to New York.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it. So you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
No doubt this is Thompson's most lethal weapon, one of the greatest three-point shooters in the history of this game.
Thomas against Smart. It's Thomas, high post. Nothing on the board. Over Smart. And again, it's the Heat missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Robinson dishes to Thompson. He's guarded by Thomas. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 4-point New York lead.
And they've repeatedly plugged inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And now a quick rundown of the leading free throw shooters at small forward this year. It's a pretty sure thing whenever one of them gets to the line. Kevin Durant is second.
And most impressive is that he's done it in the first quarter, in the clutch, whenever, as consistent as they come.
Well, you look at him at the line, you can't tell if it's a preseason game or the NBA Finals. Demeanor and stroke never waver.
Dort passes to Durant. Here's the screen. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Off target from the wing. Jackson setting the pick here for Okoro. On the wing, Doncic. Doncic against Caruso. Doncic with the steal. Pass to Okoro. Outside Thomas. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Knicks.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. They get it back. That one, no good. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Thomas. No scoring in this one. Now, Okoro. Pass to Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. Hits it from three-point range.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
DiVincenzo kicks to Dort. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's Thomas on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. Thomas, no good. The Knicks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Robinson a screen on Thomas. Inside. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Swinging, he's checked in for Miami. And New York with a change here, too. Lopez is checked in. Now, here's Okoro. Still yet to score. Here's Thomas. Hands it from short range.
Inside, Cam Thomas really relies on his agility and touch to get it done.
Caruso looking for an opening. And Durant gets double teamed. The kick out to Lopez. Outside, KD. Pass to Dort. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Klingon. He's got 8. Jackson setting the pick here for Okoro. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for New York. To the middle, trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Comes up empty down low.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now Doncic following the miss by Jaren Jackson from deep.
Affecting the shot right there. The length of Durant, a problem for the offense.
Out to the right wing. Caruso kicks to Dort. Fires, high post, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Robinson. KD's got 10 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Thomas. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Shoots over Dort. Thomas, no luck.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
Pass to Caruso. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Excellent work from Robinson, going right at the defense and forced them into a compromising position.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the night.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Cameron Thomas.
Boy, you want to talk about a man-child to deal with, a monster inside. Look no further than Mitchell Robinson. He is a dominant two-way center.
The Heat trail by 7. LaVine feeling it out a bit. Jackson, a screen on Dort to the inside. Lopez with the block.
And that's where Lopez specializes. A great rim protector is he.
Durant kicks to Caruso. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The three for Doncic. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Okoro, that's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Durant. The Knicks with the lead. DiVincenzo passes to Dort. New York moving it around. Caruso finds Lopez. Over Jackson. Back to Caruso. Pocket 6. Over Doncic. New York, no good that time either. Miami's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. There's Jackson with the 3. Misses for the 5th time this game. Mark him at 1 for 6.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Here's Doncic. Following the score by New York. Down low. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Lopez against Jackson. Count that one. Lopez has got his first points of the night.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Okoro. Off target from outside. Dort with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. Dort kicks to DiVincenzo. Lets it go with a 3. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
No question about it. DiVincenzo has found his rhythm tonight, making it look easy on offense.
And here is Doncic. 17 points in the game. From outside the arc, there's Jackson with the 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Knicks out front. They lead by 7. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the New York Knicks.
They've been patient, not allowing the other teams to speed them up. Just making the plays that are there.
Yeah, protecting the lead by protecting the ball. Sounds simple, yet it's anything but. And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. And here's a good one. Gerald Hops inquires, what would happen if the league got rid of the three-point line?
I actually love that idea. Get rid of those little guys running around on the outside, earn your living in the paint.
Yeah, nope. Let's not go back to the olden days. No, thank you.
Well, you know, the league is always looking for ways to improve and evolve, but I agree. I don't see that one happening anytime soon. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
New York leading by 7. Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with Kevin Durant. What are they telling you, Allie?
I was able to catch up with New York's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Despite the longer time frame for a full recovery, the training staff is letting him play. We'll be keeping you updated as we hear more, but for now, he's not going to let this slow him down.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
On the court for the Knicks, they've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Brook Lopez is out there with Durant. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Okoro. And the basket by Jackson.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
And here are the Heat now. The Knicks making the shot. Back to Doncic. Outside for Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Jackson's got 8 here in the quarter.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pass to Caruso. Outside Durant. Hartenstein with the screen for Durant. Yes, that goes in. 14 points for KD.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Doncic kicks to Levine. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Levine with the slam.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And Klingon pulls it down. For the lead, it's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Doncic with the steal for the finish. Oh, Doncic getting it done in transition.
Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in and didn't let it go awry.
Pass to Hartenstein. Inside. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
With a break in the action, let's now view the NBA assist leaders. Luka Doncic, 4th.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Dort. Caruso kicks to Lopez. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat leading by 3. Now here's Doncic. He's got 19. The rebound by KD. Shoots over Doncic. KD's shot is good. KD's got 16.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Outside, Dort. Caruso, a screen on Levine. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Caruso. Launches a 3. And Okoro pulls it down. Heat on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. The 3 for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Jackson against KD. Over Jackson. Durant, no good.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
That doesn't go either for Doncic.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Caruso finds Hartenstein. Three-pointer. New York, no good that time either. Miami's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Levine, the bounce pass. Now here's Caruso. Covered by Okoro. KD looking around. The kick out to Lopez. Over Levine. New York, no good that time either. For Miami, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Jackson setting the pick here for Doncic. From the line, it's good. Jackson's got 12 points here in the second half.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Thomas checked in for Doncic. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for New York. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 13. Here's Dort. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Levine against Caruso. Levine, good. And it's a 5-point Heat lead.
You know, it's not just a three-point shot for Levine. He's got a lot of bounce, and that helps him get to the hoop, too.
Outside, Dort. Caruso sets the screen for Dort. Pass to Caruso. And here is DiVincenzo. Guarded by Levine. Dort wide open. No good from outside.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Levine passes to Thomas. Jackson kicks to Thomas. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
First in rebounding. First in fewest turnovers per game. And they're also first in opponent field goal percentage. Their size and athleticism, that toughness and effort, it's all elite.
And that #1 ranking in rebounding is no fluke. They've got the muscle and, Greg, the persistence to control the glass in every game they play.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Jackson setting the pick here for Levine. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Knicks trailing. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now, here's Dort. For the tie. Stolen by Okoro. Here's Levine. Finishing with force. Whoa.
Shook that building all the way up. Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
And here is Caruso. Hartenstein with it. 8 points for him. Pass to Caruso. Takes the three. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bean passes to Thomas. Tries the spin move. Three-pointer. And they recover it. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Knicks trail by 4. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Levine. A wide open look here for Caruso. Good on the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Heat with some changes. Arlo's checked in, and Middleton subbed in for Jackson. Here's Clifford. He has yet to score. Smart against Levine. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. 13 points in the game. A minute 50 left in the third.
Chris Middleton is a bad man. Loves giving it to the defense.
1:41 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Hartenstein. He's got 8. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the 3 off target. Middleton against Thompson. Outside Thomas. Misses the 3.
They are winning despite his efforts. He's been off all night.
Smart kicks to DiVincenzo. Takes it off the glass. 6 points for him.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Miami Heat. They've led by as much as 10. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Thomas against DiVincenzo. Clock at 4. Miami needs to get a shot off.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Smart. They get a hand on it. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. They grab their own miss. Thompson for 3. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. With 1 on the clock, and it's Miami with another.
You trust him and expect him to make those mid-range jumpers, especially against loose defense like that.
The third quarter comes to a close. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Luka Doncic, also Cam Thomas out there. And it's Middleton in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Defense practically daring them to take that shot in. It worked out for them.
Thompson passes to Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
DiVincenzo against Doncic. Pass to Barlow. Shot clock at 6. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Heat lead by 5.
So he just finds a teammate.
The Knicks shooting for the game at 42%. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Thompson with the bucket. Miami leading by 3. Pass to Barlow. Thomas deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Stolen by Robinson. Now here's Durant. He's covered closely. To the middle. Stolen by Middleton. And here comes Thomas. Leading a fast break. And then Thomas with the jam.
Well, you've got to recognize how active Middleton is on defense. I mean, this is a guy that you can't afford to be careless around.
Here's KD. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Miami grabs the miss. Doncic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Takes it down to Middleton. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, KD. Down low. New York needs to get off a shot. Thomas with the steal. Here's Middleton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And it's a 10-point Heat lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Now here's Thomas after the miss from Klay Thompson. Here's Clifford. Oh, good with the triple. And Thompson kicks to KD. Pass to DiVincenzo. They need this. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Knicks trail by 8. Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. Back to Caruso. Outside Durant. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the layup is up and in. KD's got 20 points.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Now, here's Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
First team foul.
High post, KD. Outside, Dort.
The wheels have completely come off on him here in the second half. And and they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
All free throws good from Doncic. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
KD's shot is off, and here's Miami. They're on a 14-6 run. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. That's good from Okoro. And KD's got the ball here for the Knicks. Trailing by 13. Pass to Dort. Outside, KD. Rebound by the Heat. Now, Okoro. Clinging with it. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now, here's Durant. Durant with a screen on Levine. Dort kicks to Lopez. 5 to shoot. Launches it. That's in, and the Miami lead has got down to just 12 points with the basket from Durant.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that 3 ball's going down.
Here's Okoro. Pass to Levine. From the top of the key, he buries it. 17 points for Zach Levine.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Hartenstein finds KD. Lopez sets a screen for Durant. And no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Clingan, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Hartenstein.
Teams will foul Clingan. Free throw shooting right now, something he's got to work at.
And the second free throw, good.
They're shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding the lead late.
Hartenstein with a screen on Doncic.
6'3", 215 pounds. Lou Dort is one strong guard. Hard to handle for defenders.
He misses the free throw.
Shooting from New York, Luguentz Dort.
And he's good on the second. The Heat leading by 14. Outside, Levine. Pass to Okoro. Outside, Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Levine for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Dort's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Caruso, the pass to Durant. They double team KD. Puts up the 3. Not that time. It won't go. The Heat leading by 14. And here is Doncic. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul number 4.
Here's Clingan. Outside, Levine. Lopez with the steal.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Doncic against Caruso. And they double up Doncic. A three-pointer. Good.
LaVine, a remarkable scorer, and he can help you in a lot of different ways. Showing it all tonight.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Luka Doncic.
We saw outstanding focus and really good energy from him all the minutes he was on the floor. He was determined to make an impact every time he touched the ball, and he did just that. Guys on both squads could learn a lot from what he did here tonight.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. Miami leading by 17. Jackson outside. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic fires. And the 3 misses.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Doesn't get that one. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. 17-point lead, their biggest.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Miami.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
Really a big-time win for these guys. They lost their first 2 games of the year to this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the 4th time.
And you got to believe that's important. I mean, it's one thing to lose both games of an interconference series. It's a whole different story losing all 4 games to a team from your own conference.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Luka Doncic.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one. And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Well, folks, that's good.